you know, I went to college to be a cop. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to be a policeman, and my major was administration of justice. And it was all set, and I was doing really well in it. And then my counselor said, you know what, I was at a junior college, going to transfer to a four-year college, and then he said, you know, you really need to round out your curriculum here. You need some liberal arts classes or something. And so I thought, I looked at the big board, and acting was up there. And I had done a couple commercials when I was a kid, about 8 years old. And I thought, well, acting, that was always fun. And I got into acting class, and this was in the early 70s. And I realized, and I'm a little embarrassed to say this,
Yeah, come on.
but the girls in acting classes were far prettier than the ones in police science classes. And so my life course was guided toward the beauty of actresses as opposed to the general.
Now here's what's interesting. If you had just gone down the list, art history has a lot of beautiful women in it too. So you could have been an art historian.
You know, yes.
Easily.
A poor one, but
Yes,
I
that's
could
true.
have been.
Right, he knows paint by numbers better
That's
than
right.
anybody I know.
Look at number 7, behind
Number
number 7.
blends with 8.
Yes,
No
blends with
business.
8. We call it sienna. Reminds me of a date I once had.
Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna.
Like the Crayola.
Yeah.
Who came up with those?
Burnt sienna.
Which is a funny, by the way, it's a funny color.
Burnt
is a funny-
sienna.
You bring up burnt sienna, you're gonna get a
You're gonna
giggle.
get a laugh.
Yeah. Well, it's like, isn't K's funny?
K's.
Yeah.
And the word toast.
See?
It's just kind of funny.
I fail to see the sense of humor in that.
Oh, you're so.
And guns?
I'm clean.
Were you shooting?
Oh yeah. We trained in all that. Yeah.
But didn't you have a security guard job, and
I
then they
was-
offered you
well,
a gun, and you said,
Yes, when I was going to college, I was the guy in the window at the grocery store, looking through the two-way mirror, looking down at people stealing things. I swear
The
to
eyes
God.
in the sky.
Yeah, I
the
was that
rats in
guy.
the rafters, because I know
And I
about
would
that.
there would be a microphone next to there, and whenever I saw someone steal something, and once there was a woman who took a steak about this long and shoved it down her pants, and as she's walking out, she's dripping, and it was
Oh no!
well, she wasn't. It was the steak.
I know, but
and it was
still,
sad.
that's like-
It was like stealing.
did you
a
find
steak.
out if it was a tenderloin?
It was USDA.
Or a London broil.
It was.
Or a rump roll. Look at that.
No, it was down the front.
Do it.
But
I got more.
and my code was if there was a front door and a back door, and I would say, Ray, coffee's on in the back. And at the moment I said that, the assistant manager or manager would look to the back door and see whoever was walking out at that point, he would go out and detain them. And I'd come down the stairs and I'd say, you have a steak down the front of your pants. It's an old story, but pull it out, you know. There was a guy who once took about 12 dog leashes. Now, why would you, if you're going to, and rolled them up and stuck them in his jacket, and, you know, and I mean, it was ridiculous, but I was the guy, and then I got a job.
I was caught by one of you people
Really?
for the bulk bin.
Oh, did you? The bulk bin?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
Yogurt-covered raisins.
Yeah. You got caught?
I got caught, and I had bought $100 worth of groceries. I was like 16 years old, and all of a sudden, I'm paying for the $100 worth of groceries, but I had all yogurt-covered
Oh,
raisins.
see, Where'd you
and it was in my mouth.
You're making me nervous now
So-
because I always do that.
But like, yes, but like I was literally like at the cash. Excuse me, and I was 16 years old. Could you come with me? Detained.
Oh,
Detained,
no.
Like was getting in my parents' like 4-door Mercedes, and without, I just bought. I'm like, what? He was like, I saw what you had, the yogurt almonds on Island 4. I was like, what? Really?
Who was this, Barney Fife?
I swear to you, it was like.
Well, I'll tell you right now,
was like the
you
West-
got some almonds in your mouth. I want you to spit them out. Go ahead.
That's what
You know,
I literally said. I was like, I'll pay for them. Do you want me to get on the scale? And I've
I'll
weight
give them
issues.
back to you.